We are now set for our next bouts this evening. This will be 3 rounds in the women's strawweight division. Introducing first in the U.S. Army red corner. She weighs 114 pounds with 2 victories opposite of 1 defeat. Representing Victory Martial Arts, please welcome ALYSSA Lightning Lynduska. And her opponent across the cage in the misprint blue corner. She weighs 113 pounds. Representing MTC Gym, please welcome Rachel Rivera.
ALYSSA, you ready? Rachel, you ready? Let's go.
Rachel Rivera and ALYSSA Lynduska. Lynduska fighting out of the red corner with a record of 2-1. Rivera, no record. She is fighting for the first time. Black jog bra top for Lynduska. Fully covered at the midsection is Rivera. Lynduska with the red around her wrist, and Rivera with the blue. Jim Grieshauber, Frankie Saenz, our second prelim tonight. The Elite Amateur Fight League in Chi-Town at the Aragon Ballroom. Rachel Rivera from Midwest Training Center in Arlington Heights, Illinois, northwest of Chicago. Victory MMA for ALYSSA Lynduska right here in Chicago. It's her 4th MMA fight and first fight for Rivera. And right now it's off to a good start for Rivera, who is in top position. She's a striker and a Muay Thai fighter, but
armbar set up.
Armbar set up, and crashing her to the ground is Rivera.
She's got that armbar pretty tight there, Jim. She's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, ALYSSA. So she's been here plenty of times.
Ground was a hard transition for Rivera. She does not necessarily want to be here.
What Rivera's got to do is she's got to stuff her down. She's got to get her weight on her, try to get that arm bent, really put pressure back down onto her head.
Got a couple of shots into the face of Lynduska there, but again, clamped on that armbar with the jiu-jitsu background. All she needs.
She's trying to get that arm free. What you got to do is you got to get that elbow right between those legs right there, just to get that crack, and then you get the space to get out.
Very, very close to cranking that thing all the way up is Lynduska right now.
She's kind of in a good little, oh, she's out.
She's out.
She's out. She's got to pull that arm out and come back on top.
Rivera's in a weird spot, though, still.
She's got to get her arms up. She's got to get her head up. She's got to pull that arm out of there. She's got to get that arm back out of there and get her head up and get her posture. Almost sit on ALYSSA's head with that posture. ALYSSA's just kind of hanging on to this arm. She really doesn't have anything at this point.
No. There hasn't been much in the way of grappling exchanges. Trying a couple shots to the body there is ALYSSA Lynduska. ALYSSA Lynduska, I want to say. It's ALYSSA Lynduska.
Yeah, here we go. There she goes, right to the head. Good posture. Right now she's in great position. She can just keep her arm right there if she wants to. Just put it on the mat. She's cradled her up on top. Rachel Rivera, her son wrestles. She's been in the wrestling room quite a bit. Ooh, nice right hand. That left hand and right hand landed. And ALYSSA right back to her feet. Nice attempt there by ALYSSA to get that armbar on. Ooh, nice spinning back kick right to the midsection by Rachel. Trying to find that range. Ooh, nice front kick there. Another front kick landed by Rachel. Ooh, good round there. Lots of action.
Rachel Rivera had the top position. ALYSSA Lynduska was going for that armbar. Never really able to sink it in. Some decent transitions there. Some shots landed as these two girls give us our second fight of the evening here tonight. Rachel Rivera works at the O'Hare Airport in Chicago. We flew into Midway, Frankie, but she works at the O'Hare Airport as airport security. So she said, I'm the one who tells you, take your shoes off, take your belt off. She goes, nobody likes me, so I have to get in there and fight. She's a striker and a Muay Thai fighter. She feels comfortable wherever the fight goes. But interesting story about Rachel Rivera. Her son Hayden is a wrestler at 7 years old. She said he taught her how to wrestle.
He's doing a pretty good job because she had a nice little takedown right there. She had a cradle locked up at one point. That's straight wrestling. Jiu-jitsu don't know anything about those cradles.
So Hayden's been helping her, but also a great thing to do as a parent too. Hayden loves the MMA training, something they bond with together. the Riveras. Meanwhile, ALYSSA LYNDUSKA, her ground game's pretty good, feels confident down there. You mentioned the jiu-jitsu. She's a sales analyst and a demand planner, also a vegan athlete. Was very proud to mention that she's a vegan athlete.
And a Loyola grad.
Her nickname is Lightning, ALYSSA LYNDUSKA, Lightning. And
Nice kick there to the body.
I called her Lynduska at the weigh-ins, and she goes, I told you I didn't have faith you were going to mess up my name. And I said, I got it. It won't happen tomorrow. Pressure coming forward from Lynduska. Here early in round number 2, nice counter leg kick to the back of that left knee by Rivera as the two girls circle each other.
And you can see this Muay Thai background, by Rachel, with the front kicks, with the kicks to the body, setting up those punches. What I don't like is she kind of stays right in the middle.
Yeah, she ate a big right there.
There's not a lot of head movement. There she goes a little bit with the head movement, but you got to hit that head movement before and after combos.
I think Lynduska's corner figured this out in between rounds. She's going straight for the head. And coming right back with the counters is Rivera, now pinning her up against the cage. Always that Muay Thai fighter.
Ooh, nice attempt.
Very strong base for Rivera to avoid that takedown. But if you look at the inside of her left thigh, there's another kick to that spot. They're starting to add up now, Frankie, for Lynduska.
And that was a check there, on that kick. Ooh, nice fake for that overhand. Let's see if she can get this going. I know ALYSSA wants to take this to the ground. She had one attempt there with the takedown. I think she needs to get more pressure forward and just be confident with that takedown so she can get it to the ground where she's comfortable.
Tried that trip right there. Could not succeed. The legs of Rivera so strong. Kind of reminds you of Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko, 17-time Muay Thai champion. Just dismantled Johanna Jędrzejczyk at UFC 231 when Max Holloway made Brian Ortega turn his face into black and blue mess and made the doctor stop the fight before the 5th round. But Valentina, easy decision win over Joanna, Frankie. But you can see the Muay Thai base and the strong legs of Rivera.
Yeah, she's looking like she's getting a little more comfortable right here on her feet.
Lynduska hit her in the face twice there. I don't think she's hurt her. I don't think those shots from Lynduska have any effect whatsoever on Rachel Rivera.
It's that Muay Thai background. She said she's 6-2 as a Muay Thai fighter, so she has that experience in the ring. And that's something I give great respect to is the Muay Thai fighters. Like, there was nothing I would want to do less than fighting a Muay Thai fight.
Checks the head kick there, right? Dirty stuff. You get beat up.
Oh, it's brutal.
Those shots are landing from Lynduska, but they're just having no effect on Rivera. Maybe they'll add up. Then goes for the head kick. Oh, they check each other's kicks there. That one just for show from Rivera. Lynduska again to the inside of that left thigh with the left leg. Rivera lands a big right and another one with a combo.
Ooh,
and a left to the face, straight jab from Rivera in a flurry as the round comes to an end. Great job by Rachel Rivera. She may have won that round at the very end, what was a close round going into that final 10 seconds.
Where Rachel Rivera succeeds in this fight is when she's putting pressure and she's going forward. When she's going forward, ALYSSA has no answer. But when she's backing up, kind of taking shot, playing counter game, ALYSSA's getting a little more comfortable on her feet, just staying there. She's taking those right hands right to the face, a few more than I'd like. But she's having a lot of success going forward, and that's that Muay Thai style. Go forward, stay in shape, be in shape, and really just take the will of your opponent.
So far, so good in this fight for Rachel Rivera and her MMA debut. Frankie, talk about your debut and what that was like for you, what you might be feeling in there tonight.
Oh, as an amateur, there's a lot of nerves, a lot of butterflies. I explain it like, if you've ever been in a fight in your life, it's those butterflies right before it's about to go down, and I think you don't know how to handle it being an amateur, so you still get those same butterflies, that same feeling.
The third and final round, ALYSSA LYNDUSKA and Rachel Rivera, amateurs, both out of Chicago, Illinois, Arlington Heights for Rivera. She's a TSA agent at the airport. Chicago itself for Lynduska.
Ooh, nice.
She is a sales analyst and a demand planner. Rivera has been good in this fight so far, but again, she stays a little bit still in the pocket. Lynduska coming out very aggressive with the striking here in round number 3. She's got some welts and some pink along the left side, or her right side from the left leg of Rivera as she lands a right there. and the inside and outside of the top of the left leg of Rivera is all beaten up from kicks. This just a hard clench from Lynduska against the Muay Thai fighter in Rivera. I like her guts and her effort and fortitude. Lynduska, she's had some bright moments in this fight. Rivera's keeping her honest, still trying to go for that head kick. Hasn't landed one yet. Oh, nice jab lands for Lynduska. She's hit a lot of those in this fight. And there's some nice combinations from Rivera like we saw toward the end of round number 2. Very aggressive. The trip fails for Lynduska. What strength from Rivera to stuff that takedown yet again.
You know, and I really love the forward pressure there by Rachel. But I see what Alyssa's trying to do. You know, she's trying to move. She's trying to get her to think a little bit more, changing levels, you know, going to that body, getting that fake downstairs, coming up top, but still staying with those leg kicks. I think her end goal is she needs to get this fight to the ground.
That would be Lynduska who wants to get this fight to the ground. Rivera pinned up against the cage right now, so strong. Look at the base. They might be the same weight, but the height advantage for Lynduska turns into a strength advantage in the lower extremities for Rivera, who's coming forward, not landing with anything. Oh, and the kick misses. Good block there by Lynduska, who checked that kick.
The forward pressure is scary. I think what Alyssa needs to do when she starts getting that forward pressure, that's when you change levels. That's when you go for the takedown. You know, when you get that fighter feeling comfortable on their feet. Ooh, nice right hand landing by Lynduska.
10 seconds remaining.
Ooh,
No, combo
one,
by
too.
Lynduska. Rivera coming forward. Anybody's fight as we approach the final horn. Alyssa Lynduska and Rachel Rivera, our second bout of the evening here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Round number 3. I thought I heard the 10-second warning. Somebody's got something that sounds very similar to it.
Yeah,
Out
so
there
did
in
I.
the crowd, all right.
Oh, nice right hand there landed. There's a 10-second again. They got a nice
big shot
right
from Lynduska.
hand.
She might have Rivera hurt. She hits her again. Spinning back fist blocked by Lynduska. Heading up toward the gate. These two girls going at it toward the end of round number 3, fighting like they have everything on the line right here, and they do.
Yeah, they both have it on the line right now.
There's
Ooh,
the
nice.
10-second warning. Oh, Lynduska lands
Spinning a miss by that spinning back fist.
from Rivera as they close out this fight. A big right hand from Rivera, and there's the final horn. I don't know who won that fight. Alyssa Lynduska, I thought, clearly won round number 3, but Rivera I had possibly winning the first 2, with the first one a little bit of a toss-up.
That was a great battle. You know, I thought it possibly could have been 1-1 going into that 3rd round with both coaches telling them, hey, you need to win this round. You know, and I think Alyssa came out with a little more urgency in that 3rd round, just trying to get her movement going.
She was the busier fighter for sure.
Yeah, that
throughout the
3rd
fight,
round.
especially in the 3rd. And if you look at the leg, the outside of the leg, the left leg of Rivera, and the inside of that same leg on the top above the knee, she's pretty welted up from a lot of kicks that were landed by Lynduska, who doesn't really appear to have much on her except a couple of shots to the midsection on the right side. And she did take some punishment to the face as well. But a really good performance by both ladies in our second matchup here of the evening. Let's go up to the cage and get the decision from Miguel Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge 1 scores the contest 29-28, Rivera. Judge 2 scores the contest 29-28, Lynduska. And Judge 3 scores the contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Alyssa Lightning Lynduska.
So there you have it right there. Alyssa Lightning Lynduska wins a split decision here. Frankie, do you agree with it or not?
I agree. You know, she came out in that 3rd round like I thought she probably took the 2nd round. I think where Rachel made the mistake is, you know, she didn't have that pressure in that 3rd round.